Right, I've got to the gym, and by popular demand, literally one person asked, I'm doing a leg day. Just gonna squat, do some accessories, and yeah, fight this a bit close. Anything else? Anyway, gonna hit some legs. Might talk you through the workout. We'll see. Yeah, enjoy.
Say hello, Sam.
Hello.
Hello, Maya. Hello, Justin.
Filming.
So unfortunately the combo rack was taken, so I had to use one of these normal racks. But you can see I've basically used the rack without a mirror because I don't want to be seeing myself when I'm squatting. I can just focus on one point then. So I always start off with 70. Well, I did the bar first, but I didn't record that. But I start off with 70. You can see I've got no sleeves on right now. To be honest, my squat's improving week by week right now. And so I actually think my squats got better since I recorded this because it was quite a while ago. But did 70 first, then 100, and you can see I put the sleeves on now but no belt. Normally I put my belt on about 120, depends on how I'm feeling really, but sleeves, because I've got slightly weak knees, I kind of put them on a bit earlier. But you can see it's going down pretty nice, 120. I've been working on making my heels not come off the ground, which I think is working. It seems to be, you know, alright now. So yeah. There's a few things I'm doing with squats. You can see I'm pre-hinging before every rep. And then I'm really thinking about pushing my knees out over my toes and holding that brace as I come up. And also then pushing through like the ball of my feet. That kind of is just the most efficient way to push basically. And then also with low bar, something I was doing was I was holding the bar in my hands rather than resting on my back. I mean, obviously it was on my back, but it was more in my hands. Now it's actually resting on my back, and it means my wrists don't hurt at all when I squat now, which is great. So yeah, this is 167.5, I think. You see, it moved okay. I think I could do better than that, but it moved okay. So that's my last heavy set, and then I thought I'd just add in, is it now? Yeah, so this is me doing 160 for 6. This is about a week ago, so about 2 weeks after the last set you just seen. And I must say, even in those 2 weeks, you can see my form has improved a lot, and this flew. Based on this, I should be able to squat more than what you saw in the previous clip. I've done 170 before, but I should be able to rep that now. So I would say this is about an RP 8 maybe, something like that. 6 reps. It's portrait because I've filmed it for Instagram, but very happy with this. And since then I've got rigor mortis sleeves now, so I should be able to squat more. But yeah, that was my heavy part of the session done. Now I'm moving on to accessories for legs. So got leg press first. I try to do leg press rather than hack squat after back squats because I don't want to do any top down loading after already doing back squats. So this is loading from the feet, and so it just means I can isolate my quads a lot more. And with this I basically focus a lot less on weight and more on tempo and just more reps lighter weight. That's basically what all my leg accessories are, because squats are always heavy, and so I try and get the accessories a bit lighter. And you can see now I'm really trying to get as deep as possible within reason, whilst keeping my heels on there and get a nice stretch in those quads. And I must say, I probably didn't push myself as much as I should have done. I think I stopped, was it there? We've got one more rep. Let's see. Yeah, I should have done about 5 more then, but to be honest, I'd been there for ages, I couldn't bother to do more. So then after that we got leg curls. Again, with this, you can see I'm not doing a heavy weight. I think it might have been 40 or 50, something like that. But I've tried to do between 15 and 20 reps. But I hold it for 2 seconds at the top. Basically, I just get a really nice pump from this. And it burns so much. And I actually think, since I've been doing this sort of accessory work, my legs have grown quite a bit. So I have the back squats as heavy, low reps. And then this as higher reps, low weight. Now, again, didn't push myself enough on this. I think I'm making it look a lot harder than it was, but yeah, I've just given up there, so I probably could have done more, definitely. But then now, final exercise, we got dumbbell RDLs. I started doing these with dumbbells because I honestly just feel like it just feels better than a barbell, basically. And so what I'm thinking about doing right now is pushing my arse backwards whilst keeping my shins and calves still. And that basically means that I'm more targeting my glutes really rather than hamstrings here, but we're also making sure I keep a neutral spine. And I must say, after doing back squats, this really does fatigue the lower back as well, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing this. I'll probably do hamstring curls. But yeah, that's the end of the session, so I think I stop a bit early on this as well. But yeah, anyway, back on with the rest of the video. Okay, so I'm actually a little bit embarrassed about how long it's been since I last picked up the camera. It's been, I think, maybe like 3 weeks, something like that. I've had a bit of a shit couple of weeks just in terms of motivation, but we're getting back to it now. I don't know what I've put in the video before this. I still haven't edited it. Wow, this is bad. I think I've been recording a leg day. I think I was doing some squats maybe. I've still been going to the gym. I also had a holiday, so that was nice. Picked up a shoulder injury, not so nice. I believe I did a voiceover I'm going to do a voiceover on the squats to give you some squat tips, stuff like that. But actually, I've decided that I'm gonna, I want to get strong. I want to get that 200 kg squat. It's not going to happen within the next sort of a few weeks, but 6 months maybe. I just did 160 for 6 yesterday, probably like an RP 7.5, maybe 8. So I've definitely got, 180, 190 in the bag. But yeah, so my plan now is I've been umming and ahhing a lot about what to do in terms of, do I do a bit more powerlifting stuff or do I do more bodybuilding stuff? Because I want to get huge, but I also want to get stronger. So I've actually decided that I'm going to do a 12-week powerlifting program. Basically, I want to see what I can lift by the end of it and see how strong it gets me. The issue I've got is that I train 6 times a week right now, and obviously that's not optimal for building strength. So I'm going to drop it down to 5, but the plan I've got is for 4 days, so I'm going to do like an extra basic accessories day. So that might impact the training slightly, but I still want to get huge. And it's almost winter. I want to really just get as strong as possible, and I'm going to start bulking slightly, but that's not really the focus right now. So 12 weeks will take me basically right until the end of the year, and at the end of the year we'll see what I can lift. Now I've got some targets. I'll say my targets. So I want to do 190 squat. I want to do 117.5 bench, but paused, like in a competition, because I've done 120 before, but that wasn't paused, and I was also about 4 kg heavier than what I am right now. So yeah, I want to do that, and then I also want to deadlift somewhere between 210 to 220. I've done 200 at the start of the year, but my deadlift I don't think has really improved that much, so deadlift 210, 220-ish, and then that'll be over a 500 total, so I'll be happy with that. But I want to make the point that I'm definitely not a powerlifter, and I'm not becoming a powerlifter. I just want to do a program where I'm going to get as strong as I can, really. And I do enjoy like the big 3 lifts, like they are fun, but at the same time I don't want to become a powerlifter fully, because I actually still want to get massive. And the training, like for example this program that I'm going to follow, there's 1 chest accessory in 4 days. Like obviously I bench 3 times a week, but still that's not really enough to grow my chest, and that's the main thing I really care about growing. So yeah, but I'm not a powerlifter. However, I am going to follow a powerlifting program. I'm not going to compete or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm hoping that sort of brings back my motivation a little bit, because the past few weeks it has been a bit sort of down in terms of motivation, and I think maybe it's because I didn't really have a clear goal. And yeah, my sessions haven't been great, but I think I'm getting the ball rolling again, and this should give me something to focus on and just really just get locked in, really. So yeah, this might be a shorter video. I'm sorry. I'm going to make more videos. It's just, like I said, things haven't been going ideal, but yeah, we're going to get back on it, get huge, get strong, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.